one, take my makeup off, then let it just like get to work. Lines on my forehead. Sushi chef. I feel like you're panicking a bit, you're very fast. Oh, nice IKEA colour changing oven gloves, Jake. Clean. Okay, so it's almost the end of my working day. It's Monday. Had a really productive day actually, been shooting loads of content, and the weather forecast for this week looks incredible. It's meant to be a really gorgeous sunny week. We always get this like late sunny September. Everyone forgets and freaks out in August when it's miserable and rainy. August is always a washout. I always think it's such a risky time of year to have a wedding. Our wedding anniversary is on the 24th of September and the weather was lovely. And yeah, I feel like September's usually quite nice. So I'm really excited for this week just to have like a bit of a brighter, sunnier week. And because I knew the weather was gonna be good, I just thought I'd shoot some content today with a bit of like summer outfit inspiration. So I've put that live on Instagram if you haven't already seen it. And I thought I would just finish my working day a little bit early because I want to have what Amelia Liana calls an everything shower, which is just the perfect name for it. You know, every now and again where you just need to do everything. And I tend to do these particularly when the weather's good, just so I can like set myself up for the week. I feel like if I do this, I'm gonna feel good all week. I'm more likely to shoot more content. I'm more likely to just feel good in myself. So the plan is hair wash and hair straighten and curl and all the things that come with that. A good hair wash, like a double shampoo, you know, a proper one. Maybe I'll even do a mask. Full body exfoliation, scrub, and a fake tan afterwards, or like a gradual tan. I tend to do more of like a gradual tan. What else can I do? I mean, I guess that's kind of it. I'll take my makeup off. Maybe I'll do like a little face mask. Then am I gonna put my makeup back on? I don't know. My friend Jake is coming over tonight when he's in the UK because he's an opera singer who's always traveling the world. When he's in the UK, we love to just catch up, and he's the most incredible cook ever. Like honestly, I can't believe he's not a chef. That's how good he is. But I guess when you're a very talented opera singer, you've got to do that. He could be a singing chef. I have said this to him. I'm like, you should have an Instagram called like the opera singing chef or something. He's coming over and he is going to cook. Well, I've kind of pitched it to him as like, we're gonna cook, like let's have dinner, let's cook dinner together. But what tends to happen is Jake then cooks, and I'm so fine with that. I'm not one of those people that doesn't like people in their kitchen touching stuff. Like I am, go for it, especially if you're really good. Me and Rich will like do kids' bath, put them to bed, and Jake can make us dinner. It's a great little routine we have. I did say to him, like, do you need me to go out and get anything? But he said he's got all like these leftover ingredients from this amazing chicken dish that he made the other day, and he wants to make that. So when he gets here later, we can vlog together and I'll show you what we are planning to cook. But for now, let's go downstairs. I'm very excited for my everything shower. 1 minute, Rich is calling me.
Hi.
Hi.
When you go downstairs, could you just check the duvet and stuff in the tumble dryer?
Okay, step one, take my makeup off. My skin is looking kind of okay at the moment. I've got like a little bumpy spot here, but I'm pretty sure it's hormonal because I've just been on my period. What should I use? I think I'm going to use the Elizabeth Arden Ceramide oil just to like break through all the makeup. I like to add a little bit of water to it. Break through all the makeup, take off that top layer, and then I'll do like a double cleanse, which will actually cleanse my skin. How are you guys doing? Leave me a comment down below. What's going on? What have I got to update you on? Feeling very September vibes, new school year and all that. I feel like everyone's talking about autumn already, but I think it's a bit premature. Let's not wish away the summer. I feel like this is the time of year that we actually get to enjoy a little bit of like late summer evenings and stuff. I feel like when it gets towards the end of September, beginning of October, that's when I can really start feeling like autumnal. Although I do like the idea of like getting ahead and starting to think about like my autumn wardrobe and not being like a last minute panic. I've started basically writing a little list on my phone of things that I think I might need or things I might like to add to my wardrobe, saving kind of outfit inspiration and stuff. But equally, I'm really enjoying getting the like last wear out of all my summer clothes, especially because this kind of weather is like perfect weather for linen trousers, and it's not like so hot you just have to wear shorts every day. What should I use? I'm gonna use Caroline's cream cleanser, Skin Rocks cream cleanser. I do really like this. I feel like on its own, it doesn't quite take off all my makeup, but it is a cream cleanser. I'm hoping that she's gonna bring out like a balm or an oil. I reckon she'll bring out a balm cleanser. Caroline was like the first person to introduce me to a balm cleanser. I reckon that'll be right up my street. But I do like a cream cleanser as well. Also, I think I got the one with fragrance, and it hasn't reacted or anything to my skin. It's a really nice lemony, gentle scent, so that's really nice. My skin's gone a bit red, but that's not from the products, it's from this flannel. I feel like when I use flannels that have this kind of texture to it, it makes my skin go red. I much prefer like a thinner flannel. Anyway, I'm just gonna use a little bit of Bioderma just to take off excess mascara. I am makeup free and I'm ready for my everything shower. What am I gonna use? So you guys know I love the Mirror Water Buff Body Exfoliator. It looks like this. It's a very kind of oily exfoliator, really nice, and I use it all the time. But I think when I want something a little bit more scrubby, I've been trying this. This is new from Fenty Skin, so it's Fenty Beauty, but I guess she's got makeup, skincare. This is like body care. It's the Cherry Dub Triple Action AHA Body Scrub. It's this really fun like pink color. Like, let me show you. It's really thick, and it's look at the color, and it's very scrubby, very pink and very scrubby, but it's really nice if you want to like really go for it and like scrub your skin and get it really super soft. I think they've got a face version as well. Yeah, I've got that one here. This is the Cherry Dub Face Scrub. I don't usually use like an actual scrub on my skin. I prefer like a glycolic acid or something, but every now and again I do quite like one, so I've just kept this in my cupboard just in case. But the body scrub is really nice. I'm going to use that. I'm going to scrub myself all over. Do I have a little... I used to have like a little scrubby glove, and I found that was really useful when exfoliating. I don't have that anymore, so I'm just going to use the scrub. I'm very into using this Jo Malone Blackberry and Bay body wash. I don't think I've ever had a Jo Malone body wash before, and I think I would have said before that it's maybe a little bit unnecessary and bougie, but what I've realised is if you get the body wash in your perfume scent, mine's Blackberry and Bay, it really makes your perfume scent last longer, and I just love getting out of the shower and feeling like I smell like me, so that's really nice. I'm going to use that body wash, and then when I come out, I'm going to moisturise, not everywhere because who has the time. I'm going to moisturise my wrists, my knees, my elbows. I always think like here or my armpits, like any dry bits. I'm going to use the Cetraben Pro Hydrate 5. There's loads of products in this range, but just a really good, reliable moisturizer. Then I'm going to tan using the Tan Luxe of the Gradual. So this is just a gradual tanning lotion. I've got a backup in case I run out because this one is kind of running low. It's just a gradual tanning lotion. So I just use a mitt to apply it, and that stops me from getting streaky. And if I find that like in the past I found this really streaky, but I realize it's not the product, it's me. Like, I'm the problem, it's me. If I really concentrate when I'm fake tanning and I actually think about what I'm doing, and I think of my limbs in sections, like bottom of my arm, top of my arm, shoulder, and I actually concentrate on what I'm doing, then I tend to not get streaked. When I get streaks, it's when I'm rushing and I'm just not thinking about it. So that would be my tip. Just think of your body in sections, and then you won't like miss anything. Think when it comes to knees and elbows and wrists and ankles, don't start there. End there just with one swipe, so you're not putting most of the product on those kind of tricky areas. Hair. I'm talking you through all of this now because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do as I go, because it gets a little bit chaotic. I bought these recently from Pureology, a really lovely brand for hair care. This is the Strength Cure shampoo and conditioner, although I didn't realize it's not sulfate free, so I do want to get some of their sulfate free products to use instead, but I'm going to use these today. They're really nice, and I haven't used a shampoo in ages that isn't sulfate free, and I realized that you only need to shampoo once, whereas when I use sulfate free shampoos I always have to go in for like a double shampoo. So I'm going to use those on my hair, and then I usually go in with something like the JVN Complete Instant Recovery Serum, which is very confusing because it's called a serum but it comes in a tub, which I just find confusing. It's kind of like a nice cream. I would use something like that, which is gonna be a heat defense, but also really like nourish and look after the hair. But I'm also really tempted to try this. It's from Sunbum. I was sent a few of the Sunbum bits. They look like this, and I'm not gonna lie, the packaging kind of puts me off. I don't know why. It doesn't feel very like high-end and luxe, and I just wasn't sure that these were gonna be for me. I actually gave the sun cream to Rich, and I was like, I've got other sun cream brands that I really enjoy using, and then he used this, and I was like, oh my god, you smell incredible. Like, he actually smelled like Oh my god, like a proper summer holiday, coconut, pineapple, sun creamy yumminess. Which kind of confirms that this isn't really a brand for me because I can't really use very heavily scented sun cream. I find that when I do that, my lips and my eczema flares up, which is a bit annoying. But they also sent me this heat protector, leave-in hair treatment. And I wonder if it smells the same, because I feel like I'm less sensitive when it comes to hair stuff. I can use a scented hair product. I'm just spraying it in the sink to see. I think it smells the same. It smells so good. I might give this a go and see what it's like as a heat protector. Okay, now I've just taken ages and I need to get on with this shower. Ooh, forgot to mention I'm also gonna fake tan my face using the Tan Luxe Super Glow Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum. This is like a tiny baby one. Let's do this. I feel like I have to like hype myself up. Okay, shower done, hair wash done. I mean, how people come out the shower looking all like plump and glowy, I have no idea. This is just what I look like after the shower. Also, when I have time and I'm doing an everything shower, I dry myself like properly. I know that sounds weird maybe, but I get the towel and I like actually use the towel to like scrub my skin, and it just gives that kind of final exfoliation. I feel buttery smooth after that and pretty pale, or just like my natural color. I haven't been tanning or anything in the sun. So yeah, this is my base color. I've got my hair up in a microfiber towel. I've used one of these for years because it just helps take the water out of your hair, but it doesn't add frizz, which like a normal towel would. It's really great if you've got curly hair or just frizz prone hair. I think while I leave my hair up in this, I basically like twizzle it and then I tuck it in at the front. I might put on a face mask whilst I tan my body. Rich isn't here, so I don't know how I'm gonna do my back, but no one's gonna see my back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. A little mist. And then what sort of face mask can I put on? I think I'm gonna go for something hydrating, because although I love like an Aesop parsley seed mask, I feel like I've just come out the shower, everything's like naturally getting a little bit tight, so it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. Instead, I'm gonna go for something hydrating. This is from Summer Fridays and it's the Jet Lag Mask. I'm just gonna put that all over and let it just like get to work whilst I focus on the rest of my body. Nice thick layer. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I swear this is not me throwing shade. Everyone is entitled to do what they want to their own face, and who knows how I will feel in the future. But I have to say, as a normal consumer, I'm finding it a little bit tricky that so many people online seem to be getting Botox. People who are like 25, or like I'm 35, like people who are younger than me. I don't know. It makes me feel funny and I'm not sure why, and it is definitely difficult to look at people online with this like perfectly smooth, plump, glowy skin. Even though I don't judge, and even though I see it and I think you do you, as a consumer, as someone consuming the content and looking at beauty content, do find it tricky. I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay to have lines on my forehead, like that's okay, and like blemishes and whatever, but it is tricky. So I feel you guys. If I'm finding it tricky as a content creator, I can't even imagine how it must be for just like a normal consumer. Maybe not as bad. Maybe you guys are less aware of it than I am. I spot it very quickly. I mean, everyone looks great, but it makes me feel a bit not good about myself, because I feel like no skincare product is ever gonna give me a Botox face. And I'm only 35. I feel like I'm not there yet. Like, if I'm gonna do stuff like that, I'm gonna wait until I really need it. Onto the body. Oh, I have to moisturize. So I'm gonna make sure I moisturize all the tricky areas. Wrists, elbows. Feel like this really makes a difference when tanning. These bits are always dry. Anywhere like around my armpit. Actually, do you know what? I really need to be exfoliating my underarms, and I always forget. Last month I had to go to the doctor quite a few times because I kept finding little lumps on my armpit and I didn't know what they were. And I think they were blocked hair follicles. I thought maybe it was because my deodorant is a cream and I'm like pushing it in, or like maybe from laser hair removal, sometimes that happens. It's like a slight trauma to the underarm or to the hair follicle. I think it's actually a combination of all of those things, but the doctor did say it helps if you kind of gently exfoliate every now and again, just to like help those hair follicles that are like maybe stuck under the skin or something. So yeah, that was weird. I'm gonna finish moisturizing and then I'm gonna get onto my fake tan. Okay, fake tan done. I'm in shorts and a little kind of, actually it's definitely a maternity bra. You know when you just have a maternity bra, it's like a crop top. I think these were the H&M sleeping bras and I just can't part with it because it's so comfy. It's like my when I'm at home comfy, but I mean it literally has like a section for breastfeeding. It's kind of strange, right? I've just washed off the face mask and I'm gonna put on some of this. I haven't got much left. And that's just gonna give a nice tan to my face. But I feel like my face isn't as important because I wear makeup and the makeup kind of adds colour where I need it. That feels nice. Just gonna give my hands a final wash, make sure I've got nothing around my wrists or in between my fingers or on my nails. Okay, hair. See, that's like soaked up so much of the water. This is the Hirschson's brush. I'm just gonna brush it through. Oh, my hair is still falling out so much. But also because I don't brush it between washes really, that's also kind of why so much falls out when I wash it. Okay, sun bum. Oh yeah, that smells like holiday. And just like that, my hair is washed and blow dried. You didn't need to see that painful process. Rich kindly just bought me a carrot and apple juice, which I very much appreciate because my lunch today was pretty pathetic. So this is gonna give me a little bit of goodness. I'm just gonna put on like a tiny bit of makeup. I know that seems weird because it's like the end of the day, but I wanna continue vlogging. Jake's coming over. I just wanna feel good. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit. Also, it's fun to do my makeup. This is the My Blend Glow Fluid. I got sent this, I actually don't know much about it, sorry. Normally I check products before I share them, but this is just a lovely, glowy fluid. How nice is that? Like really, really nice and glowy. Maybe I'll just put on a little bit of the Rose Ink Skin Enhanced Tinted Serum because it's not really a foundation. It's just like, I mean, as it says, tinted serum. Can you see it adds like lovely bronze color, but it doesn't feel like I'm putting on foundation. And then I can just put on a little bit of concealer. So what are we making for dinner? I think he said it's like chicken thighs cooked over onions with sumac. I don't think I know what sumac is. And like all these yummy spices. I think he said he was going to do it with quinoa. He did suggest a fennel salad. But fennel, I mean, I'm not a fussy eater. I eat a lot. I can't eat fennel. Fennel is my absolute worst thing ever. Anything like that, like aniseed, the aniseed flavor. No, I can't do it. So I said no to the fennel. But he said that it's fine and we can do like a cabbage salad or something instead. So it all sounds really yummy. Very much looking forward to that. I just popped downstairs to help Rich because he's making the kids sushi for dinner, like kids sushi. I don't know, I'm gonna go down and show you in a minute. I don't really know what's going on down there. He was very excited about it. He's so cute. I don't think Rudy can eat sushi. I feel like I once choked on sushi seaweed, so I don't think that's a good idea. Gray loves sushi, she can eat it. Maybe he can just have like deconstructed sushi. But whatever filling he made was delicious, so I need to go downstairs and ask him what that was. He's very good at experimenting with kids' food and like finding new recipes, and he gets excited by it, like the idea of feeding our kids good food, which is very sweet. We're very much on the same page when it comes to that. I'm just gonna use like what's left on my brush. Okay, and then a little bit of mascara, tiny coating, little bit of blush. There you go. Now I just look healthy. Hi.
Where do you put this actual filling? Is it, so I've done a layer of rice.
I'm coming. Okay, so then put the filling
My
here.
photo in it. My photo in it.
I'm just filming it.
So soft.
What, my hair?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, yeah, put a strip of filling. So what's in this filling?
So it's a Japanese mayo sauce.
What, you
so
bought Japanese mayo?
No, I made it. Mayonnaise, mirin and soy sauce.
Yeah.
What age did you bought this from? What age was I?
How old was Gray when you bought this?
1. Because I bought it in lockdown when we started making sushi at home.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay.
Cucumber? Do you want cucumber in it,
I
Gray?
can't see your hand. Cucumber, that's a big strip of cucumber. Now, ready, Rich?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my god, I feel like...
Whoa, whoa,
okay, so now you want to get this over that.
Oh, I know what you mean now.
And yeah, all the way over, and then squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then roll it again, roll it, and then put this over.
Squeeze.
And squeeze. Roll, and then you got to put water along the grate. And then do it again.
Great, you're gonna do
These are gonna be like massive, like inside out rolls. And then you got to get a really sharp, wet knife and cut it.
Wow, great, look.
Oh my gosh, look at this. What? Gourmet dinner, Gray. Please, can you eat little bites, okay? Because this was a bit tough. I don't want you doing any choking, okay? Let me try one. Rich, the kid's sushi chef. Oh, that's hard to say. Sushi chef.
Where did this come from?
Where did it actually come from? Did you Google it? Did you just make it up?
What?
The filling?
Yeah.
You just made it up?
Well, I know the base is like a salmon of a...
How did you cook? So you just cooked,
mayonnaise.
did you poach the, what did you do with the salmon?
I air fried it,
Yeah.
bit of olive oil. And then I made the sauce with the mayonnaise, mirin and soy sauce.
Yeah?
Then added sweet corn, shaved some cucumber.
Can I do this one? Rudy, should we pause stick, man?
But you don't
Quite
have-
a strange meal for a 2 and a 4-year-old.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had to cook the salmon.
I'm not sure Rudy's gonna eat sushi, but let's give it a go.
I think he will, it's quite ricey.
Well, we don't often give them like salty food, so when we do use something salty like soy sauce, Gray's like, okay, ready? Is that enough?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm going to put this closer because I think it was hard to get over it last time.
Oh, he doesn't want to try it.
Rudy hasn't had much salmon before, so maybe I won't do too much because he might reject it.
Well, this is why I did it this way,
I know.
because I wanted them to eat salmon without and try different ways.
Gray used to eat salmon. We've been a bit slack. Alright, ready? Oh god, it's because it's quite a wet filling. Normally you don't really do like
yeah.
a wet filling for sushi.
Well, I made it, yeah. Maybe I
You're good at doing that.
Thanks, Gray. I almost called you Mum. I almost said thanks, Mum. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, sorry, look at this. Pro. I haven't made sushi since lockdown.
Zoom in.
I don't know if you want to zoom in on my salmon-y fingers. That's pretty
No,
gross.
it's right. You can see it. You can't
Alright.
see it. You're making it moist.
Ugh. Rough. Okay. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just fake tan and I'm going to smell of salmon. I mean, sushi chef? I always like to cut the end off. I would have used a bigger knife.
Oh, I need to sneeze.
Ready? 1. See, look how much better it is with sharp, wet knife. 1, 2. I'm gonna make them not too good. Let me try. Salmon is really good for your brain. It's brain food. Okay, the kids are almost asleep. Kind of a fail because I was doing their bath time and Rudy at the moment loves to just splash so much in the bath. Like I'm talking, he stands up and he gets one leg and he just like swings it back and forth and the whole bathroom gets soaked. And then, like, so every night we just get drenched head to toe. And then I remembered that I'd fake tanned, so all that hard work. Not sure what I'm gonna look like tomorrow. I'm hoping because it's like a gradual tan, it may have like already sunken into the skin. But I could look very patchy tomorrow because I got very, like my legs and arms got soaked at bath time. Jake is not yet here. I actually don't know what time he's coming, but I'm gonna tidy up because he's a very, very tidy person and our kitchen is a state. So I'm gonna tidy up, make it look nice, but also I've got to put the food shopping away because our avocado just arrived. So happy because our fridge has been very boring for the last couple of days. So I'll unpack the shopping with you. This is everything here, including baby in a buggy. Oh, there's literally babies everywhere. When our shopping comes, I tend to just fill the sink with water and a little bit of vinegar and we throw all our fruit and veg in there. We just find that with the fruit, it stops us getting fruit flies when it's in the fruit bowl. And for the veg, it's just like really handy because then we can chop everything up. We put it in different packaging. We put it in like proper little compartments, I can't think of the word, in the fridge. So it lasts longer because if we just leave it in the plastic packaging, it won't last. So we've got lots of goodness in this sink. Red peppers, I use them in everything. Another veg that we use a lot in our cooking are courgette. We have got some easy peelers, satsumas. For example, with these, obviously you don't eat the skin, so I'm not washing them for that reason, but we really do find that it helps with the fruit flies. I'm not sure why. Loads of apples. The kids are like little horses and they eat a lot of apples, and the apples last well, so literally a million apples. Pears, again, this is all mainly fruit for the kids. Ooh, got some avocados, which we use in loads of recipes. Spring onions, which I've just learnt Americans call green onions, did not realise. A couple of mangoes, the kids absolutely love mangoes. A lot of blueberries. A melon, we don't normally get melon. Added this to the shop this week. I'd say we don't normally get melons or satsumas, but everything else we get pretty much in every shop. I'm going to show you some of our other essentials. Ooh, cherry tomatoes, just need to give those a wash. When it comes to tins, these are things we always have in the cupboard, and if they run out, I'll just add them to our little shared notes so that we know to add them to the food shop. Cannellini beans, mainly use these when we're making like a minestrone soup. We always have plum tomatoes. We always have, chopped tomatoes. We normally have plum. Coconut milk and another coconut milk. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Chickpeas. Been using chickpeas a lot in recipes recently. We always have a big broccoli. This is our evening treat, dark orange chocolate. Some things that Rich has added this week, some smoked salmon. We don't normally get that, that's like a treat. Everything else is pretty boring. Onions, ooh, we've got some ricotta. Quite like having things like this in the fridge, because then if I don't know what to make, I'll look and be like, oh, we've got ricotta, and then I'll build a recipe like around that. Anything else interesting? Ginger, mushrooms. These are quite good. Obviously, it's probably more affordable just to cook quinoa, but and we will cook quinoa and rice just like the normal way as well, but I like to also sometimes have some of these packets for if I'm like in a rush, and this is really good. Quinoa to use as like a base for a salad or something. Oatly, these flatbreads are delicious. Is Jake at the front door? Just coming under the bridge, oven on 200. Okay. Oh, Jake's here. Hello. I'm still tidying up the chaos that is our food shopping. And he's like, I'm just gonna get started. Just toasting some spices.
Seeds, cinnamon, some pepper, black pepper. We're making sumac chicken.
I was like, I don't know what sumac is, or is that just like a flavour?
It's a berry.
It's a berry?
Yeah, that is like ground down and it has a sort of sour, like a sort of sour taste. It's delicious.
Nice. Okay. So you're toasting those, roasting, toasting, and then you're gonna whiz them all.
We're gonna whiz them up, not in a pestle and mortar,
because I don't have one. I'm out of focus here. I don't have a pestle and mortar, so we're gonna have to use something else. Can't you use a rolling pin?
Can do.
Okay.
But maybe a small blender.
Okay.
Right, they're good. They're about to burn.
Okay, I need to tidy up.
You got?
He's very, I feel like you're panicking a bit, you're very fast.
Yeah, because like it gets so late and then we eat really late.
Yeah.
And I'm a slow coach, so.
Sliced red onion, chicken thighs, and the thick, you've done very well without pestle and
without pestle and mortar. I did it with a rolling pin. There we go. Cinnamon, cumin, pepper. We've got loads of sumac going in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So sumac was a little round one.
No, it's here. This is sumac. It looks like a more coarse
Woo! Oh my god, that went right.
paprika or something. Yeah, don't sniff it. And this is just going to be a really quick and easy dinner.
Just a quick little easy dinner. Yeah, right. You should see our quick little easy dinners.
Olive oil. I'm just
go for it.
Freehanding it. Lots of olive oil. There we go. Lemon juice.
I am. Rich said keep tidying up. Okay.
Rich is in a great mood tonight. You're not gonna what?
I'm not gonna. He said he's not gonna talk tonight. He's so tired from today. I'm gonna decant some Cheerios while you make.
Rich doesn't stay grumpy.
Behind the scenes.
Give us some lemon juice.
I feel like I'm literally doing opposites right now.
You're preparing breakfast.
I'm preparing a very nutritious breakfast.
There you go. Usually I do all this in a pestle and mortar, but it doesn't really matter. Just get it in.
This is Jake's cooking show and I'm just starring in it.
The opera singer bringing the chicken dinner.
There you go. Yeah, I've got garlic.
I just need to get the chicken in and then everything else will be quick.
Do you need a baking tray of some sort?
I do, like a...
Always got a preference. Always got a preference.
Well,
I feel like my kitchen just isn't going to deliver.
No, we're doing chicken thighs, which is nice because it means it's going to be juicier. But they'll be more liquid, so nothing too flat, Lily.
Nothing too shallow.
Nothing too shallow.
Right.
Please.
I think I found.
Yes, chef.
I think I found the perfect answer to what we need. A good old, big old roasty.
It's a bit big. There's only like 8 thighs.
I know. Oh gosh, sorry.
That one might
The problem is that they're quite extreme.
No, that'll be alright.
This?
Yeah.
Oh great. I do need some more baking trays because I haven't got like the ultimate. Do you want a garlic crusher?
Nope.
Have I shown you this? Found it in America.
Can I please taste that?
I know, I haven't actually tried it yet. Heinz
Oh, I have.
dill relish. So it's like ketchup but dill pickle.
Yeah.
What do we try it with?
Spoon.
Spoon.
Quite liquidy.
Right, liquidy.
I mean, like.
Oh, your hair's gone really curly.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Ooh.
I like that.
That's good. There's a McDonald's pickle.
Yeah. It's
American
nice.
pickles are very different, I've realised.
They're good.
No, but they taste, I think ours are better.
Ooh.
Sorry, don't hate me. They taste more like a McDonald's pickle. They're like a Jewish pickle.
What, ours?
No, American ones. Every time I
Yeah,
try
they
an
are
American
big.
pickle, they're more like tangy and
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're going with a little bit of pomegranate molasses
fancy.
because it makes everything better. You got some honey as well.
Yeah. Have I got honey? We just upgraded to the big size honey because we use it that often. Very excited.
It's a nice noise for your viewers. Sorry.
It's fine. Stressful. Alright, I think I may have done all the shopping.
We've got some allspice. There we go. That little allspice in there. Oh, and
I thought you
sumac.
said you forgot to moisturise.
No, I obviously didn't forget that. I'm just freehanding everything. Sumac. We've got to go sumac heavy because it's sumac chicken. Oh, Lily,
Yeah.
chuck these sultanas and pine nuts in, would you?
Oh my god, you'd come with your little your little bag of goodies. I can't keep track of what nuts
Here we
Jake's
go.
allergic to. I've known him for 35 years and I still don't understand.
They are like one of the only 2 nuts I can have.
Oh right.
You put onions at the base of the chicken, like loads of sort of half moons, and they go all gooey and delicious, and the chicken fat kind of melts them. I'm sure I could have done it in a more sensible way, but yeah, so all the chicken fat sort of drips down onto the onions and makes them all soft and gooey. There we go.
Wowza.
Layer it on.
Nice.
Tuck them in there, we just about fit.
Okay, finished thing. About to go into the oven for like just under an hour.
A bit more sumac. Oh, if we have any. Here we do. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sumac heavy.
Oh, nice IKEA colour changing oven gloves, Jake.
Thanks. Oh, look, they do change colour.
That's quite cool, isn't it?
And now they're dirty, I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay, I think tonight we're gonna open our Babylon Storin wine. It's a Chenin Blanc.
Chenin Blanc.
Chenin Blanc. What?
Yeah, that'll do.
Do it?
I don't know, I don't want to.
Oh, come on, you were better than me.
My French is appalling.
Chenin Blanc.
Chenin.
Chenin. Oh yeah, not
Chenin.
Chenin. Chenin.
Chenin Blanc? Or, I don't know if it's...
You just said it's not Blanc.
Chenin. I don't know if it's Blanc or Blanc.
Blanc.
I don't know, I should know things like that. Such a...
Don't beat yourself up about it.
Yeah, I hate myself.
Okay. Oh man, it's not a twisty.
Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah, it's Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
It's not,
Blanc.
it's not a silence.
I said it
You
first.
said Blanc. Chenin Blanc. We're having a Chenin Blanc.
Oh, I hate doing this.
Can we do that?
Everything should be twisty.
I have to do everything in this house.
Yeah, you
I
honestly.
come round, I cook,
We clean.
You know what you can do?
Oh. What? Oh wait, I can do this bit. Let me try.
I'll give them a job.
Oh, am I going the right way? Yeah.
would always just be careful how. There we go.
First taste, haven't tried this since we were there, and it was delicious. Still delicious. What's this just to go on it? It's like
No, just like a little sauce, yeah. Just because everything tastes better with tahini on it.
Nice.
But pretty tasty.
Gray's having a very late night. Are you going to try some of the sauce? Go on, dip a little bit of your cracker in.
Want to dip a bit in? No?
No.
You want to try it?
Can I dip a little bit in?
It's the easiest thing to make. Good, right?
But wait, you've got this.
Yeah.
So it's basically just that. You added way more flavour to it.
Just ground sesame seeds.
Oh.
It's
So you've added lemon and garlic and...
Then you just add a little bit of garlic, lemon, salt, and then water. And it thickens at first with a little, like if you put some lemon juice in it, half a lemon juice or something. And it thickens, and then you just add water to your desired consistency.
Guys, I also wanted to show you this. Georgia was raving about this. It's the chamoy hot sauce. But I have to say, I'm not a fan. Rich loves it. I think it's too sweet for me.
I like it.
Jake likes it. Tahini.
And they do a really nice seasoning as well.
And they do a really nice seasoning.
Delicious.
For me, I'm all about, at the moment, I can't stop making sesame oil, soy sauce, honey and sriracha mixed together on everything.
Delish.
Oh,
They're like 3 really delicious things.
literally the best.
How good is the crispy chili oil?
Oh my,
With soybeans.
Jake's the one who introduced me to the infamous crispy chili oil, which is so good. Look how much I have left. I actually feel a bit anxious about it. I need to order some more. Now what are you making?
Just a really simple cabbage salad slaw. Very herbaceous.
Delicious.
Chuck some mint, dill, coriander, lots of fresh flavours. I'm just basting the chicken.
It's now 11 p.m. I'm joking, it's not. It's not. This is like proper cooking where things actually taste nice.
Yeah,
Basting.
just basting it. I should
Lucky
have done this.
you didn't ask for a baster. We definitely don't own one of
Don't
those.
need a baster.
Don't need a baster, just need a spoon. Oh my god, this actually looks delicious. It
It's
smells
really yummy.
delicious. Is this what you were telling my mum about the other day?
I was, yeah, because I made it for my family. It's just easy and like
talking to her, describing it.
just like lots of different colours and different flavours. Actually, I have to say I did kind of get this online. I can't remember where the recipe's from. Palestinian sumac chicken.
You always cook, like if you have all your family around, you'll always be the one cooking. I don't know how you don't find that stressful.
I mean, it is stressful.
And you clean as you go.
Not always. Depends.
This is looking good. Is this done?
Yeah, just simple cabbage. Needs a little mix.
Yum.
But olive oil, lemon juice, generous amount of salt.
So you remember the other day when you were like, you should always have a cabbage in your fridge?
Yeah.
The problem is I can't cut a cabbage like that. Remember when I tried? I just can't get it that thin.
But also just use your finger as a guide. So if you had it like that, so it doesn't, you're not gonna cut your finger.
I will. I would be slicing my knuckle.
Ah, look, you do that, and you cut it like that. And you do it very thin, and
It's not good at
if you
that.
have that as, if you put your
Okay.
hand like that, then it's safe.
Okay. Perfect opportunity to use my gorgeous new little serving plate. I'm gonna try and make something like this on my next pottery course. What are you growling about? You just growled, didn't you? Rich.
You had a long day.
Rich. You're broken. Have some wine.
I am drinking wine. It's not helping.
Have more wine.
I'll fall asleep when it's really good wine.
How could I make you happy? Oh God. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ooh, we poured the tahini.
Little drizzle.
A little drizzle. This is looking good.
Little sprinkle.
Of coriander.
Yeah.
Nice.
Although the recipe says parsley, but
Used to hate it. Now I like it.
et voila.
It's very impressive.
Sorted.
I can't wait to eat it. Haven't done much for tables. Also, it's weird. It's weird having 3 people, so I've just kept Grace's high chair so we can just like pretend it's 4 of us. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Chef Jake?
At Jake Arditi on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, dinner was delish. Tea time. I'm having Yorkshire decaf. Rich has peppermint and licorice. The camera died. Rich has peppermint and licorice. And Jake wants Earl Grey. We all have very different tea requirements. So, Jake, do you have milk?
Yeah, but not too much.
Not too much.
Thanks.
Earl Grey's hard to make because it always just looks like you've made it wrong. Because it's like watery and murky.
You just got to brew it.
You want me to leave it like...
Yeah, brew it well.
Okay. Saying how before TikTok dances, we used to, at uni, we used to have a Superman song. How's it go?
How'd it go?
Whoa, Superman,
That's not how it goes.
Oh god. I'm older than them, but they're parents, so they're doing like the mum and dad dances. Shake your booty, Lily. There we go. Oh no!